Hi everyone. So I'm going to attempt to do a quiet video because the house is nice and calm, the kids are asleep I think, and normally I'm obviously out and about walking the dog, so it's a nice quiet time. So I haven't been on for a couple of days. I must admit it is so hard to do these videos compared to last time because we were in lockdown, wasn't working as much, I had so much more time like outdoors, kind of me time, and it is just so chaotic, and with work in January it's crazy. So this is like the first time in a couple of days I've actually found some quiet time. So my hair is dripping, shower. So I was going to kind of do like a refresh, so I've got all my old videos on here, but I generally think from those last videos I would say completely changed. Husband may think different, but I think I have really improved, and just I can feel it within, that I feel better. So the first thing that I wanted to go through was anxiety, and that's what I suffered majorly with for years and years and years. I've just noticed how shiny my nose is. I've just had a shower, and it's really shiny. I don't know how to get rid of that. It's like it takes up half my face. So anxiety for me was huge, and it would come in so many different forms and waves and things like that. So originally, well, not originally, probably still now, it will never go away, it will always be there. So I would get anxious mainly about being sick. That was the whole thing. My whole thing was I was panicking and feeling anxious about being sick, and for years and years and years I never put a name to it. I randomly one day had a really random panic attack in the back of my mum and dad's car. It was all a bit chaotic, a lot of shouting, couldn't breathe, and I have no idea where it came from. I didn't think my day was very stressful, it just happened, and it ruined my life, because for the first couple of years it was very much, I was scared that I was going to be sick, and I hadn't been sick for so long that I couldn't remember what it was like. So it was like the complete unknown. So now if I go out, if I used to go out, what I would eat, what I would wear, what I'd feel comfortable in, who I was going with, if they understood, like it was just constant all the time. So my main things would be like if I went out, so eating food would be horrendous. I wouldn't want to eat chicken or any seafood in case I could get sick from it. I would only go to certain restaurants. I wouldn't order any like kebabs on like a night out or anything. Wouldn't even really make a night out. I wouldn't want to drink in case I was sick. I wouldn't want to go out with people who were drinking in case they were sick. Just God, like exercise, I love running and stuff. I wouldn't go running. I didn't want to do things that were going to make me out of breath, that would potentially push me over the edge to make me sick. Just so much. When I was pregnant with my two kids, they were horrendous. The first one worse than the second one, but I just thought, oh my God, morning sickness. If I was going away to someone else's house, where can I be sick? Would they hear me? Would I be comfortable in my own house, in my own bathroom? If I had a bit of a tummy ache, I would completely change my bathroom, and I'd have to have towels on the floor, have like colouring books, pens, a book to read to kind of take my mind, and I would sit up for hours. And you'll see if you go back to my videos, there's evenings when I just haven't slept all night because I'm just anxious about being sick. And it just became an issue. I didn't want to talk to anybody about it. I didn't want James to go out because in case I was poorly or having a panic at home, if he did go out and he wasn't home and he was drunk, I'd panic if he was going to be drunk because he might be sick. It was just every single scenario possible you could find a situation. Like cinema, how fast I need to sit near a seat that I can go out. Like if I wanted to go to a theatre or a big gathering, like I'd have to see where the exit is or like where the toilet is and things like that. It's just bizarre, and I just had no idea where it came from whatsoever. So that's the first thing, just anxiety. And then it just ended up being like social anxiety, like what I was wearing and did I feel comfortable and was I actually happy. And it turned into like, I just depression of life. I just didn't think I felt happy. I had friends who couldn't deal with it. I had friends who were brilliant. It just changed everything. It was just bizarre, and I don't think that would ever go away, but I can tackle it, and I know what the feelings are, and I can just be like, it's fine, just do it and go and live your life. But yeah, it was horrible. And when people say you have anxiety, I think people not shrug it off, but don't understand it. And unless you've had it to the severity of, you know, changing your whole lifestyle and your routine and things like that, then just don't have a clue what it feels like. And no matter how many times you can tell yourself it's not real, it's not real, it's not real, it's fully real inside your head, and it doesn't go away. So that's the first one. That's part one. So that's the anxiety that I felt. That it has gone. But yeah, that's that. That's the end of the part one.